Dubai, a city where dreams rise as high as its iconic skyline. But what if we told you that owning a piece of this global hub is easier than you think? Whether you're a first-time buyer, an investor looking for smart returns, or simply curious, this webinar is your gateway. Join industry experts as we break down the process, bust the myths, and show you just how simple it is to invest in Dubai real estate. Let's make your investment journey effortless and exciting.
Hello, good evening, namaste. This is Sunil and reaching out to you from a blessed place called Dubai. And if you have noticed, I have used the word blessed, and it's not an outcome of one day, 1 year, or maybe couple of years. It's a journey which we have gone through in this part of the world for last 14 plus years with family, and that's how we are able to use, and we are able to use it very very proudly, that it's a blessed place on or I couldn't say in the surroundings. Yeah, we'll go into the detail that why you can use the word blessed for Dubai. But before that, let me tell you, my name is Sunil. It's an opportunity for me to lead this shore real estate, and I come from a very small district in state of Rajasthan. So that's my connection to the India. And fortunately, I did my schooling from Bilwara, then did my engineering from Udaipur, and then worked into corporate life for around 8 plus years with Tata Group and Reliance Industries. So that's a connect. So whatever you are seeing in terms of shore real estate or Sunil, we have a complete superb connect to the place where you all are there right now. Coming to Dubai as a journey, so we landed here in 2011. Like, I was working into corporate life, so here also continued for first 11 years, and now in last 3 to 4 years actively into real estate. So I keep telling to people that after working for around 18 plus years into corporate, I still couldn't meet you all, and that's where that's where real estate brought all of us together. So that's a small connect. Coming back to the shore, yeah, and we will discuss in why shore as a name given, and what are the value propositions shore brings on the table for each and every one of us. And then we'll dwell into a lot more about Dubai and into the real estate. So if you see, uh, in Dubai, currently there are 10,000 plus of real estate agencies are, yeah. And what is the product we all are connected and associated is the real estate. So you have one side on the developers, yeah, like Nakhil, Imar, Miraz, Dubai Properties, and so on. And on the right hand side, we have a client or investors who are looking to see this real estate market as an opportunity to grow their wealth, or seeking or seeing Dubai as a place to stay. So when we see those two dynamics, what is the main connect is that somebody who can represent the client's interest when you talk about Dubai real estate market. And that's what the small differentiation we bring in the entire industry in Dubai is, being your trusted advisor. And if you see the name itself, we called it Shore Real Estate, and we mean it when we say it's a shore. So S is about service excellence, U is about understanding you. So for us, you are the focal point, you are the person, and your interest define the journey for us. And R is obviously, we come from the Asian Connect, and the relationships is the base for us. And the most important thing is in this industry particularly is exceptional integrity, yeah. And that's why we are proud, and we keep telling to the team that these are our ethos, and it reflects in the outcome when we say that our 80% of the client today are repeat or referral clients. And that indicates, that connects it very very well with the journey we have gone through with the client. So as we move forward, and if you see our punch line, it's a built on trust and perfected with excellence. So that's a core. We will never deviate, and we will never keep us agency as a first, then you keeping as a focus for us. So as we move to next slide now, here we are talking about from shore. So you've seen Sunil and shore, and now the focus is Dubai. Why Dubai? Why everyone across the world is talking about Dubai? Yeah. And if you've seen the year which we came, 2011, yeah, around 14-15 years ago, though Dubai was already on a world map, but what has happened in last 10, 12, 14, 15 years is they have accelerated their journey into entire sphere of the life. Yeah. And I'll tell you very intangible factor. My team has prepared, and we will talk a lot about the tangible factors. But what is the intangible thing Dubai offers? Is here we and all the citizens and residents are treated as a life, and that's a basic difference I can tell when I have visited maybe 15 plus countries, and when I see Dubai. Only one major difference is here you are treated as a life, and when we or anybody is treated as a life, which mean what a life need. The life need is complete ecosystem. You need an infrastructure, you need a healthcare, you need an ambience, you need somebody visionary leadership, you need focus on today and focus on tomorrow. Yeah. And I'll give you a small example. Here the government officers and government offices, they compete with private industries. Here the government offices starts at 7 a.m. in the morning and they are open until 9 p.m. So I haven't seen anywhere in the world where government offices are working for 14, 15 hours a day. You will see the robots are moving into their offices. You will see their customer satisfaction score on the slides when you enter into the government office. So that's a focus. Here the aim is government should do better than the private sector. And I'm just giving a small example about the place. And that's what have gone into the Dubai real estate and every experience what people believe. Yeah, and you see the strategy of Dubai is people used to see Middle East and Gulf region are about the oil and gas. Yeah. And Dubai has realized it 10, 15 years ago. So they have transitioned already from being an oil driven economy to non oil driven economy, and then transitioning currently from a touristic to the lot of other areas of life. So that's what is the dream. That's what is the vision. Yeah. And now when we coming back or discuss about the India and UAE as a connect. So what we have seen, a lot of people say the same thing is Dubai is a modern India. And why they feel it's a modern India? Because 35% of the population are Indians. And 35 mean every one person out of three. And that's why you have Indian language to the Indian cuisines to Indian education systems. Yeah. And Dubai on the map, if you see, it's the place from where I belong. And we go to Jaipur every time. It's a Jaipur kind of a city got four direct flights on daily basis. Yeah. So see the connectivity. It's a 2.5 hour of travel time, 1.5 hour of travel, 1.5 hour of time difference. The currency value is around 1 is to 24. So what more a person would need? And that's what, in addition to the other things which we'll discuss, these are the very, very basics that Dubai creates and brings in small and the pull factor which is non-definable. Yeah. On monetary part, the taxation elements are quite encouraging here. It's a zero tax, yeah, on salary. So when I was a corporate employee for first 11 years, we had a zero tax. And if you see the column of India on income to corporate to property tax, but here the first tax which they started is corporate tax, that too for corporates. If your profit is beyond $100,000, the net profit, yeah, then you have a 9% tax, and you also have a VAT, which is also the non-essential items. So you see the focus. Non-essential items, which mean on education, on insurance, on and on food items, there are no taxations, including on the real estate. So that's a thought process. Yeah. As we move forward into subsequent slides, here into the real estate world, when we dive, yeah, what we are discussing here is these are some of the comparison between lot of cities in the world. Yeah, and then average returns are which are coming in the range of 4, 5, 6%. Annual property prices here we are talking about, and in case of Dubai, it's in the tune of 12 to 15%. So it's around 2 to 3 times. And why not? Why not be the part of this growth strategy where everyone in the world is eyeing about? Yeah, and the summary is this is a city which creates a win-win for everyone. Yeah. So that's how we will see in the detail which are the areas, which are the localities, which are the projects and all. And even in terms of the rental yields, if you talk about, it ranges between 6 to 8.59%. Yeah, and then you have a holiday homes and Airbnb and those kind of connects, which even give you double digit growth, so around 12 to 15%. So that's a beauty from prices. So one end your property prices are appreciating, second on you are also getting the rental yield. So if in total you see 5 6 7 8% price property price, and around 6 7% the rental return, so it's giving around 12 13% of annualized returns in that investment. And why it's happening? So Dubai is not only talking about 2020 or 2025, 2030. They are already ready with 2040 urban master plan, wherein the first focal point, if you see, 5.8 million is the population. Yeah, currently it's a 3.3 million, right? So that's a delta they are talking about, the 5.8 million addition they want to plan, which is around double of the population. So whatever they have got in last 40 50 years, they want to achieve now in around 15 18 20 years. So see the fast trackness, and what it will bring to every one of us is, like when we talk about India, you have a world's largest population, but what the value it creates is the market. Yeah, the commercial or the younger population who is ready to work across the world. So that's a value Dubai is trying to create, that the more the people, more the ecosystem, and more the win-win for everyone. Yeah, 55% of the population will live into 800 meters of main public transport system, and that's a commitment. And see the focus that you will have some or where very very nearby everything which you need in terms of the transport and your ecosystem. So you don't need to travel from one place to another to be part of that journey. And these are some of the data, but for me the most favorite is the five urban centers. And what does it mean is, currently in Dubai, if you have come here or if you have seen, people travel from one place to another, and then in evening they go back. So from, for example, the place where I stay, it's in Discovery Gardens. If there is a work, people will go to Business Bay or downtown, which is around 25 minutes, and then they come back. So Dubai is trying to create a mini Dubai around the Dubai. So everything will be there, which means from residential to commercial to school to hospital. So whatever for a life you need an ecosystem, Dubai is evolving into the satellite districts. And that's where the ecosystem will be built. That's where the value will be driven. And those are the urban centers, and those are the areas which have an opportunity for all of us across the world to invest and to be part of that journey. Yeah. So as we move to now next one, what we are talking about, in addition to that basic, how Dubai is integrating with world's best technologies. So you are talking about the transport system, and uh, now Mr. Trump was here, US president, 2 days ago, and they have already done the autopilot taxis, and the flying taxis are being discussed. So it's coming up next year. Etihad Rail is very very revolutionizing fact which is coming up till today, because Dubai is a very very oil driven, still a kind of a setup in terms of the energy need. There was no need of such kind of a mass public transport system. So they are bringing the Etihad Rail, which is connecting to the entire Emirates. So in UAE there are 7 states, and Dubai is one of the states. So they are connecting now all the 7 states through the rail corridor, and which will tremendously connect and improve the opportunity for everyone. And you have metro line. So now there is only 2 lines which are running currently. They are talking about 6 metro lines in next 5 years. So every part of Dubai will get connected through these kind of things. And why we are talking about those elements connected to real estate, so that Dubai is evolving in a way. And I'll tell you simple connect. What happens in the place from where I come in Rajasthan or any city within India, normally, yeah, first we start building the plots, and then the electricity, the road, the everything will come in. But here it's completely opposite. Yeah. First the infrastructure are set, electrical, water, the public transports are connected, then only you are allowed to create those residential or what are the communities you want in. So see the focus. Yeah. So now we can, in addition to the life or ecosystem on infrastructure we are talking about, uh, Dubai has world class education system. From, and you talk about any curriculum, from IB to British to IGCSE to CBSE and everything you'll find it here. Yeah. And these are the global icons. I don't need to tell you about those as an interest. Yeah, I know you all are waiting about the real estate kind of a connect, so I'll not take much of your time in explaining, because Dubai, it's available, and entire Dubai is available on social media and Google. But what are the points I want to tell you here is, what sector of category will create a value for you from the investment perspective. Yeah, so if you are seeing, here we are using the two terminology, which is off plan and ready properties. Yeah, so here what we say is, under off plan is an under construction newly launched category, which is about, like for example, you have a property which is invested or getting launched today. This will take around 3 years of time for handover. So that's an under construction property is called off plan. And then what is the beauty about this is, suppose there is a property price is 1 million dirham. Yeah. So, and each property under off plan has a payment plan. So suppose it's a payment plan is 60/40. So which means during the construction time, you'll pay only 60%. You'll begin with booking amount of 10 or 20%, depend upon the developer's plan. Then you will pay every 4, 5, 6 months, small installment. So 60% you'll pay. But what is the beauty from an investor perspective is, this 1 million property, when it's get ready in 2 to 3 years, that will touch comfortably to 1.3 million comfortably. Yeah, and then how much you invested as a 60/40 plan? 600,000 only you invested. So your return is 300,000 on an investment of 600,000. So that's a beauty people look for. So the rental, or so the return for you is 50%, and that's the down payment or the payment plan kind of a connect. It varies from developer to developer, but in logically everyone would have its own perspectives. But for an investor point of view, what we tell to people is, there are only two categories from investment point of view. Though you have residential and commercial as a top, but then when you go into the product, there is an under construction, there is a ready property. For under construction, beauty is, as an investor who are sitting outside of Dubai, your risk is low because you are investing not 100% on day one. You are investing with it, with the time plan, with the construction progress. So you are seeing the property coming up, you are paying it. Yeah, and investment is less, risk is less, but returns are more. Returns are to the tune of, every year on year, people have seen 20 to 25% returns in off plans. And the place where we have our office, the place called Furjan or Discovery Gardens, here is a project, and you can see in Google, Muruz Al Furjan by Nakhil. And that project in last 4 years has given 400% returns to the people. 400% returns. My team can write the name Muruz Al Furjan by Nakhil. Yeah. So that's a kind of an returns off plan can give you, and very simple connect, low investment, low risk, and the better yield. So 70% of our clients today, they prefer the 70 they prefer the off plan projects if the pure purpose is investment returns. If your purpose is rental returns and you just want to park the money or whatever thing you want to connect, then 30% people will prefer the ready properties, because there you get the keys. Some of the traditional investor, they say, no Sunil, it's fine, uh, I don't I want to begin, it's my first investment, I want to take the keys on the day one. But then it's perfectly fine, 30% of the people does that. But then issue with them is, you are paying 100% of the property value on day one. Yeah, your rental returns are around 6, 7, 8%. So more the investment, less the return. And and when Dubai is growing, so what we tell to people, that when Dubai is a growing city, let's be part of that growth journey. And when market and opportunity is offering you 20 to 25% year on year returns, why to lose that opportunity? In another 5 to 7 to 10 years, when Dubai will settle in terms of the demand and supply, then it's a time to settle for maybe the rental kind of a returns and some of those things. But today, when there is a demand and supply game or gap is there, better to be part of. That's why 70% of investor in Dubai, if you see the data, they prefer under construction properties. Yeah. Now, that's what we just talked about, the category of the investment. It can be under construction, it can be ready. But then, as a person who is sitting out of Dubai or in India or anywhere across the world, what are the different steps, or very simple way is, you need to choose the right property. And for me, it's very important. Yeah, because in Dubai, when 15 years ago, there was only 20 to 25 developers. Today there are 500 developers are there in Dubai. And when you have so much of opportunities and so much of confusion in the market and everything looks good on social media, right? So how to define and differentiate? So choosing the right property is very, very important, and that's what we tell people to adopt a two tracks in today's time. The first track is, it can be, you depend on, focus on the top 5 developers at Dubai level. Yeah. So suppose we talk about in India level, if you talk about top 5 developers, it may be DLF, Shoba, Godrej, Tata's, Loda Group, and so on and so forth. And they are known for prices and they are known for their aggressive payment plans. But then on the other hand, the city from where you belong, for example, Bangalore or to Mangalore or Jaipur or Bhopal or Hyderabad or Ranchi, whatever, you will still have top 5 developers in your city. So what we are, so that can be both the tracks. One is focus on top 5 developers at Dubai level, or focus on top 5 at a particular driving and potential community level. And in today's context, both are creating very good value. If you are looking for shorter term returns, focus on category 2, which is choosing the not the Dubai level developers, but choosing a community or locality which is have a good, which has a good potential and will perform better. And if you want to have long term vision of getting returns only in 4 to 5 years, then choose the top 5 developers. But I'll tell you what's a major difference. The top 5 developers in today's area, they are becoming very pricey. Their payment plan is quite aggressive. The handover timelines are around 4 years. And another thing is, their and all of the products offered from them may not create the right value for you. So what can be the second track is, choose or focus on a top performing community, but choose top 5 developers. And here the beauty is, prices are fair, handover timelines are only 2.5 years, payment plan is quite connected, and you are still getting an opportunity to churn your money faster, so which gives you better results and better ROI. Yeah. We can discuss in detail what are those opportunities, what are those projects. But the opportunity which I told you about, Furjan, the place where we have our office, and this office is near to Ibn Battuta shopping mall. If you have heard about the Ibn Battuta shopping mall, it's a commercial tower, and in this building we also have Amazon's 3 floor they have taken from their side. So that's an connect. I'm just bringing it here. Now there are a lot of questions, and we also have a Q&A session at the end. But what people talk about is, what is the safety for them? So what can be the investors risk for people? So here you have a RERA as a very, very tight guidelines. DLD is Dubai Land Departments. And you have a CPL, which is Consumer Protection Law. Yeah. And then real estate for investor safety escrow rule. So it's a very, very good rule for you as an investor is, whatever money you pay, suppose you invest in an off plan, the first 30% of the money doesn't go to the developer. It goes to the escrow account of that particular project and remains with the government. It's not released to the developers. The 40th percent which you pay, that 10% goes to the developer. When you pay 50%, that 20th percent it goes to the developer. So your money is safe. And when the developer gets 30% money, when the project handover stage comes in and when they gives you the handover, then the developer gets the 30% money. So that's a kind of safety mechanics Dubai government has built in. DLP, defect liability period, it's a 1 year. Every developer is liable to take care of your entire building assets or whatever. Obviously it continues, but then if you have any small snagging issues, that's are taken care. RERA penalties, very, very strict penalties. And I'll give you a small example on the penalty part. And this is for the safety of you people. Yeah. If the project is not progressing, so here every 3 months, RERA teams visits to the developer. There is a government website called DXB Interact. My team can write that website name, DXB Interact. You can search any project of Dubai. You can see the completion timelines, what is the project progress, and what's the status right now. So every project details, it's available online. So you are sitting in India or US or Canada, it's very, very transparent system. By sitting there, you'll be able to see that how my project is progressing. So though, and if RERA, and here even the sample of the tiles to wood to what are the color combination will be used, everything needs to be submitted to the RERA while submitting a project proposal, and then RERA teams keep that as a reference, and then only they come for inspection, and accordingly you are given as a choice for handover notice. If there are difference than what you have mentioned at the time of project launch and when you are handing over, RERA guidelines will not give you the project completion certificate. So that's a kind of a connect you have. So it's a 100% integrated system in the interest of consumers. Yeah. I was talking about the next slide on the golden visa. So this is my real picture of the golden visa. We got in 31st January 2023. So it's been 2+ years. Here the connect is very, very simple. Investment required is, it's mentioned, is 2 million dirhams, right? But then the beauty is you don't need to invest 2 million dirham on day one. 2 million dirham is around 5 cr, yeah, 5.5 cr in Indian rupees. But then you don't need that money on day one. You need to buy a property of 2 million dirham as a value, and if it is under construction, then you can begin with small payment as per the developer's payment plan. So you brought a property of 2 million dirhams. You buy by paying a 10% or 20% down payment, whatever is needed. In 3 to 4 weeks of time, you get a pre-title deed. Once you get a pre-title deed, next day you are eligible to apply for golden visa. It takes 5 to 7 working days, and you need to be in the country because you have a medical checkup, you have a fingerprinting, you have biometrics, and so on and so forth. But then that's all. So you need around 1.5 months from the day you buy the property. In 3 to 4 weeks, you get pre-title deed, and then you need one more week. That's all. The beauty of golden visa is it's it's like tree. It's for upward and downward. So if I got a golden visa, my parents and my families, every member is eligible to get golden visa, including the support staff for driver and home help if you have. So that's a beauty. And I'll give you the example about what's added advantage. Yeah. When we had a COVID time in Dubai, though world was closed and even Dubai had a lot of restrictions, only golden visa people were allowed to enter Dubai. So that's a privilege you get when you have, and it doesn't come at any extra thing, right? You are investing, that money is still safe with you, and you are getting it as an additional connect. So that's a connect on the golden visa. Yeah. Now, when we in initially we mentioned about the top 6 potential areas, right? So two tracks we mentioned: either we invest into top 5 developers or we invest into top 6 potential areas. So these are Dubai South. We all know, and I'm sure you must have heard it. World's biggest airport is coming up in 2032. Yeah, that's where the launch will happen, and then 2034 it will be fully functional and operational. So those are the 5, 7, 9 years kind of a timeline, and that's where the Dubai South as a hub will evolve, and it will evolve into a magnitude to the world level. Yeah. So Dubai South is into my left side where I'm sitting. Then you have Al Furjan where we are sitting, and that's a place. This is the place currently. It's a settled place for last 20+ years. It has a metro to Mandir, and that's what I keep telling to people, from metro to school to shopping mall, and it's a established community. Yeah, and so when you will have a progress in Dubai South or whatsoever in nearby areas, now Expo is shifting to Dubai South, the World Trade Center is already shifting to Dubai South. Yeah, so for them to develop in next 5 to 7 years, Furjan is first settled community in terms of nearest area. So this will continue to be under pressure in terms of the price appreciation, and a lot of people, and I gave you the right example of Muruz Al Furjan by Nakhil. That's the same place which has given 400% return in 4 years. Medan, another area in Dubai, which is in the little bit center. It has a district one, and a lot of other projects and good developer are there. So if you want to be in little bit middle of the city, Medan is a good potential area as well. Dubai Island, it's appearing now very, very good. I'm sure you must have seen a lot of reels coming into the social media. It's a waterfront island living for all of you. And from downtown or from where we have a Burj Khalifa as a reference, it's only 15 to 18 minutes. Dubai land, again, like I said, Dubai is evolving. So if you see Dubai as this is the now the periphery of Dubai, the main Dubai. It's called Dubai land as an area, and they are being evolved and they are being developed, and you have a lot of projects of Tamac to Dubai properties and a lot of other apartment opportunities. Yeah. And another, if you see the maritime city, it's again in the center. So Medan and maritime city both are into the center. Maritime still has a water kind of a body connect. uh, so if you, whatever is your purpose, if you want for end use purpose, you will have a area near to main Dubai, and if you want to investment purpose, we can go little bit away, so that those areas will evolve, and with the time we will get those appreciations. Yeah. uh, this is the, you all know Disneyland, right? Disneyland has chosen UAE as their next destination. So if you wanted to travel to Disneyland and wanted to be in Singapore, to Hong Kong, to US, to Paris, now Dubai is another reason for you to bring and be there with Disneyland. So it's coming up sooner than our expectations. Yeah. Next. This is what we all are talking about nowadays. See the inflow of millionaires here, right? Inflow of millionaires. So from Dubai, if you see the data of 24 or even this year, uh, when you compare the China or US or any other place, that this is Dubai has achieved a number one place in terms of attracting millionaires. And why Dubai? We don't need to tell you all other reasons, because that's where it's becoming a magnet. It's becoming a place wherein you are taken care as a life. You are given all the opportunities and a platform to survive, and not only survive, grow. So that's the magnet, and that's the effect is coming up in Dubai kind of a city. Yeah. Now, yeah, so when we talk about sky high ambitions, I don't need to tell you again. Dubai is famous for having those first in world, best in class, and that's where things are coming up in Dubai and taking the shape with the time. And there are a lot of developers from all the top developers from Imma to Nakhil, and those players are coming up. This is again another world's largest single site solar park. So that's again the, this is, these are the kind of beauties. This is the Sial Tower, the tallest hotel in the world. One of our investors from Rachi has invested in this. He is also a developer in India. So yeah. Now, so these were some of those connects, but what are the opportunities are available? Dubai's latest property launches in the villa category. If we see, the first opportunity we talk is the Vassal. Michelle, we can keep going. Huh? So the first is about the Vassal, wherein they are bringing the chapter called the next chapter. It's attached to the Jumeirah Golf State. Yeah, and yesterday only I was in Jumeirah Golf State. Again, this evening I am going to Jumeirah Golf State with a client. And obviously from Indian Connect, from Mr. Amitabh Bachchan to Virat Kohli, and everybody has their own villas there. This is the next opportunity which will have everything inside. It's a golf course community. It will have a metro station. It will have a Etihad railway station. It will have a tennis stadium and equestrian trail of 15 kilometers. Opportunity to own and have villas, townhomes, and apartments. So that's one of the finest opportunities coming up in 2 weeks. The next we talk about Imar project called the Valley. Yeah. So the valley is around in the center of the Burj Khalifa or the downtown. If you see, it's around 25 minutes towards the right side towards Al Ain. It, the distance is around 25 minutes from the current airport. So if you want to say that Sunil, okay, 10 years for new airport is quite away, give me something in the middle and nearby to downtown. This is a townhouse or villa opportunity is a Mars project called the Valley. Yeah. Grand Polo. If you say that no, no, Sunil, Dubai South and the next 10 years is quite fascinating, then Grand Polo is another opportunity from Imar. Very, very good product. Exclusive villa community. Yeah. Now it's the Acres project by Mirage. So if you have been to Dubai, you must have heard about Global Village, right? So the Global Village gives you the location of this product is just attached to the Global Village. It's by a branded developer called Miras, and the project name is The Acres. Again, it's an exclusive villa community. Yeah. Imar Oasis, I'm sure you must have heard about. Imar Oasis is a 9 kilometer long community. It has only 3,100 villas. So 30% is the water, 30% is the infrastructure development, and 40% is the livable and amenities areas. Another project by Aldar is again a government developer from Abu Dhabi. They have brought this project called the Wilds, and when you see the name itself, it has the kind of a jungle theme inside itself, and it has an range of opportunities from townhouse to villas and the premium segments of mansions. Yeah. Shobha, Indian name. I'm sure we all know it. It's again a very respected name in Dubai. They are known for finest quality, and if you see the survey and a lot of Google research, Shobha is number one in terms of the offering you the quality of their apartments and categories of townhouses and villas. Only thing with Shobha is little bit of supply issue that we need to see, but then in terms of the player, in terms of the payment plan and the quality, non-comparable. Yeah. Now, these are some of those townhouses and villas kind of an opportunity. Now, this is about the villa community, the Purvanchal. The place where I'm sitting right now in my office, it's around 1 kilometer, 50 meters from the metro. And as we all are from India, we know the importance of metro connectivity. 50 meters from metro, very good project in terms of the quality. The developer, if some of you are from northern India, they have delivered 32 projects in India and not under development. They have delivered from residential to commercial. So good recommended one for a small ticket item. And the place is Furjan, which has seen the great returns in last 3 to 4 years. Yeah. Atlas by Nakhil, it's on the waterfront in Dubai Design District. This was launched a week ago. We still have some of those units in cancellations. Very, very premium product and from a branded developer called Nakhil. Yeah. Danube, I'm sure you must have seen a lot of advertisement them. Uh, this project is connecting to our propositions as well, and because it's in Furjan, so though we haven't focused more on their other projects in other locations, but as it's in Furjan and location itself has that kind of an advantage, that project is also an opportunity for all of us. Yeah. Again, like I said, Nakhil in District 1. District 1 is close to the Medan areas, close to the Dubai main hub of downtown. An opportunity to own waterfront apartments by Nakhil. Yeah. Imar, I'm sure you must have heard about Dubai Hills. It's into the Dubai Hills, which is a very master development kind of a communities from apartment to townhouses to villas. It has school, shopping mall, hospitals. It's an opportunity to own an apartment there. Yeah. Shobha, again, I said they have a project across Medan, Motor City, and now in on Sheikh Zayed Road as well. So yes, there are a lot of options available. Ellington is again a good name. It's a property which is coming on Dubai Island, and they have various other projects as well. Yeah. Nabni. Again, this is a developer who had their roots in Furjan. This is the developer who has built world's largest Lamborghini showroom on the Sheikh Zayed Road. World's largest. And now this developer itself is bringing World of Astoria resorts and branded residences in Business Bay. And it's a US branded chain, and one bedroom is starting from 6 million dirhams. So you can understand the quality and the same. And they got their own locations in Furjan attached to the metro. And if you have seen our social media, we are number one partner and number one agency to them in terms of the partnership and selling the multiple units. Yeah. As we move to next, these are the developers we work with. So if you have seen it, as our name indicates, we don't work with 500 developers. We don't, and we don't want to work. We have chosen very, very simple strategies. We will work with top 10 developers at Dubai level, and we will work with top 5 developers at a particular community level. So for example, at India level we are working top 10, but at Bangalore level we are working top 3. Very, very simple. And we don't go below to that. There is a reason, because like I said, the sure real estate for us, service, your purpose, relationships with you, and integrity is the most important. We don't keep ourselves as a focus. And I'll give you real time example. We had Mr. I can take only the surname. We had Mr. Gupta coming from Delhi. He said, Sunil, I want to buy a product in a non-developer, and I have seen a lot of videos for that. I don't want to tell the name of the developer and the project, but then we said, sir, we should not buy there because it's not good. But he said, no, I have seen a lot of videos, lagoons, swimmable things, this and that, and He said, okay, I heard about you, and that's what I came to you. But listen, first property investment I want to do of my choice. I said, it's fine, sir. We respect your opinion. And then we booked a unit for him. And then after 6 months, he says, Sunil, you're right. I heard a similar feedback. Let's sell it. And we have sold it at the same price. We exited and then we reinvested. So for him, we reinvested in Vassal, we invested in the Acres, we invested in MR, we invested in Nakhil. So that's a beauty, and that's the only difference which we bring on the table is sure will not advise you on any wrong products, though it makes money for us or not. And the beauty here in Dubai real estate are, like we said, these are all the transactional logistical support, mortgage, vastu, money, whatever you need. But what is the main value sure bring is taking care of your interest first. And in the journey, for sure, today or tomorrow we will be taken care. But if you see, or if you go on our Google reviews, or if you've seen on our socials or wherever, you will see why 80% of the clients are repeat or referral. Yeah, and that's the small value addition, because in Dubai everything is same. Yeah, it's the same developer, same property, same prices. So what's the value? There are 10,000 of agencies. So the small value comes from the sure is being your brand ambassador, because the purpose may vary, right? If you say that, Sunil, my purpose is I want to get returns in 18-24 months, then it can be different product. You say that, Sunil, my family will shift, and again I'll give you real time example that one of my investor who is a South India's largest rice exporter, yeah, he says, Sunil, I am planning to shift in Dubai in 2028. So you have 3 years. I want to earn 100,000 rental returns on monthly basis. So now we are building his portfolio in a way. Yeah, so we are investing in a product. We are choosing the locations. We are choosing the payment plans. We are choosing the timelines, so that it can give him combined outcome of 100,000 rental returns from day one. Yeah, so that's his plan. They are 5-member family, will shift, including with parents. So that's a kind of purpose is more important for us, and we work with around 25 to 30 SMB clients from India, the business houses from India, and we manage end to end for them. And we have reached to now a level that some people just said, Sunil, that money is coming to you, you decide. So we choose the unit, and they say कि भाई तू choose कर, है ना, कि क्या लेना है, you decide, you choose the unit, because we know that what, if we need to resell it in between, what property will be able to resell at what time, and accordingly those due diligences. So yeah, and like I said, that's a small value we bring. These are some of those projects we have sold, and you can see a lot of real-time examples on from Murus to Jabal El. These are from Nakhil, Miras, the developers from the uh, good potential communities, Primero Residences, Havelock, Bay Grove, Nadine, 1B Towers, Bay Villas, yeah, Hillside, Jury Hills by Arada. Jury Hills by Arada. Arada is a developer who has recently launched the Armani Residences on Palm Jumeirah. Yeah, so Stella Residences in Furjan again. Yeah, so these are some of the projects we have sold and we worked for clients. These are our happy clients. You can see, and let me tell you, the first top left client, she is a makeup artist. You know to whom? She is a makeup artist to Isha Ambani, the daughter of Mukesh Ambani, and then she was flown from Dubai to 3 4 places wherever they had a receptions in India. So she is our client, and we are proud to associate with the multi nationalities. In this picture, you have a footballer. Yeah, so you can see, and the footballer plays with the Messi. In those county cricket, county leagues and all. We have a CEO of a big FMCG group. We have business. We have a employee from Google here in these pictures. Yeah, these are some of the clients. Again, we have employees from Cisco to the CEOs to the powerhouses to the French national. Yeah. So again, these are we have investors from Canada to Hong Kong. Again, Procter and Gamble. Yeah, CEO of another firm from Algeria. Yeah. So a lot of, see, the purpose of showing these pictures is these are the people who have believed in the way Shore has come across to them. and like I said, 80% of the people are repeat or referrals. These are some of the partnership. I'm sure you must have seen the picture of Mr. Rizwan Sajan, and he has he has some stories about us. These are some of our partnerships. We have taken some exclusive projects with some of the developers. Yeah. Some of our basic connects to the society, we have organized a blood donation camp, because at the end of the day, that's what matters to everyone. Yeah, so that's what we have done. Recently, we have sponsored cricket team. It's coming up. We have sponsored a football club in India. It's coming up recently. Yeah. See, the purpose for us is, as I said, we had a very humble beginning. We kept the name because the client matters to us, customer matters to us, the society matters to us, and that's where it's an integrated ecosystem. We are not a typical real estate sale agency. Yeah, we are into this setup for a purpose, and that's how we define the shore. That's how we define the punchline. So I know now I have taken a lot of time already. I'll not come in between of my speech, but then we'll be happy to take your question and answer. And believe me, when I've seen last 6, 7, 8 webinars, this session has been most interesting. So ask me anything. Yeah, from whatever questions you feel about the risk, about the fraud, about whatever, go fall free. So that's how I will say. Please. And what I can also tell you is, sometime what we have seen in last webinars is, in case people feel that you want to connect me one to one, that's also perfectly fine. I can call you after this webinar or tomorrow or whenever you are comfortable. The purpose is, you see, in case you want our references or the pictures which you have seen, you speak to them, you discuss about their purpose and their returns, and the kind of services which we extended. Yeah, so rest assured in that manner. But then that's the only value we bring to the client, that we are your trusted advisors. Yeah. So I can see question coming from Mr. Sanjay: how is the real estate market in Dubai now? Sir, you are asking very tough questions. So I come from a real estate industry, and I have seen Dubai the way it has evolved in last 14, 15 years. You will see in the news that there may be some kind of supply connect, but I'll give you small data. On daily basis, 1,000 new residencies are being issued. 1,000 new residencies, I'm talking, not the visa renewals. And when you talk about 1,000 new residencies, which mean 60-70% may be the golden visa holders or investor, but 20-30% of the people, which mean 200 to 300 people are shifting on daily basis in Dubai, which mean if it's a 200, and if it's like families of 4, which mean 50-60, which mean every day 50 new units are needed. Yeah, I'm just talking about today. But when you talk about the next 7 to 10 years timeline, when Dubai is evolving in every direction, yeah, from infrastructure to the, yeah, every dimension of the city and the commercial place, the inventories which is there today, and with the demand which is coming up, it will continue to soar for next 5 to 10 years, until that Dubai, world's largest airport, comes in, and then it will stabilize in next 5 years. So for next 15 years, from 2025 to 2040, the vision Dubai government has made it, Dubai will experience only one track, which is the growth. Now, only caveat or only condition I would suggest is, choose right developer, choose right project, choose right location, and choose right price. So when you put these filters, you will not go wrong. So on Dubai, you can put a bet for sure. Close your eyes and tell Dubai and come here. Yeah, but then please apply those filters, and that's where the Shore or any of your agency which you are in touch with, they can guide you in that sense. Yeah. Mr. Jagdish, what would be the best investment for off plan and the returns? Sir, like I said, there are categories. So, in case you want to begin small, then it's an apartment category. The one bedroom typical price is around 1 to 1.3 million dirhams. But then the beauty is, you don't invest all 60%. If it's a payment plan, you will invest only 600,000 dirhams in 2 to 3 years as per the development guidelines. Uh, So if your budget is 1 to 1.5 million, then apartment. If your budget is 3-4 million onwards, then townhouse or villas. Yeah. So basis of that we can plan it, and the returns are around 20% YOY, year on year returns for sure. We can expect, and there are case studies. So I'm not talking on just uh, the experience on the emotions part. Yeah, there are objective data for that. Yeah. If non-resident can be invested now, please explain again. Okay, sir, for non-resident, for sure. So the pictures which you've seen, 30%, maybe 40% of our clients are non-residents. So even today in morning, I had a client coming from Jakarta, Indonesia. He works there in Perfetti. It's an FMCG player. uh, and he heard some through his connect that in case you want to invest in Dubai, his friend has bought it. So that's how our reference and repeat client we keep getting. So you don't need to be in Dubai to buy the property, sir. Whatever is your plan, we can discuss, we can decide on the locations, project, everything comes to you online. Yeah, money transfer happens online, the pre-title deed comes to you online. There is an mobile app from the Dubai government called Dubai Rest, and my team can write the name again to you in the chat box. DUBAI, Dubai, REST, Rest, real estate. Yeah. DXB Interact is the portal where you can see the project status, but Dubai Rest is the mobile application wherein you'll be able to see the your title deed which is coming after the property purchase. You'll be able to see how much value you have paid, what is the percentage if you have taken the joint buyer and all. So rest assured on that part, you don't need to be physically present, but in case you want to come in, most welcome. We can take you to those options and varieties. uh, you also mentioned, I'll come to your three options for two bedroom, and you also mentioned about golden visa. Sir, it's very very simple. Property price needs to be 2 million dirham, that's all. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you need to purchase or you need to invest 2 million on day one. 2 million, suppose you bought a property of two bedroom of 2 million price, and if the payment plan is 60% and booking is 20%, so you'll pay 20% today. There is also additional component comes in, which is 4% of DLD, Dubai Land Department registration fees. Like in India, there are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% of registration fees. Then it varies between male and female. Here it's a fixed 4%. So booking amount 4% you pay on the day one when you book the unit. After that, you just pay what are the installment amount. But as your property price is 2 million, and you will get your pre-title deed in 3 to 4 weeks. The next day you are eligible to apply for golden visa, but for that you need to be in Dubai for 5 to 7 working days. To buy the property, you don't need to be in Dubai, but to apply for golden visa, because it involves medical and biometrics for your fingerprinting, and then it comes in 5 7 days, and that's all. Last week we have done for our Hong Kong investor. He came here, now he's coming. They have bought another property on his wife's name, so they are coming on 25th to apply for golden visa for her wife. Yeah. Jagdish sir, what you also had options for your two options for 2 3 options for two bedroom apartment, the previous question. Yeah, sir, I'll suggest you budget for two bedroom may vary between 1.8 million to 5 million, depending on the developer and the kind of the options you want. But if your purpose is pure investment, if pure investment returns, then I'll suggest you go in the Furjan because of the various factors I already told. Furjan is my favorite community. I keep talking a lot, but then in case if you want to be with some other developer, we can have different price range. But in average of 2 million dirham price range, you can get a very good two bedroom apartment option. Yeah. What investment is best, townhouse or apartment? Sir, it involve budgetary kind of a connect. For example, apartment one bedroom can begin at around 1.1 million as well. A townhouse three bedroom will begin at around 3 million, 3.5 million. Yeah, so that's a kind of a thing. But everybody will give you the return. Yeah, apartment, it's a low investment. In percentage, it will be the same. So no need to worry at all. Yeah, but depending on your future plans and the timelines and budget, we can explore. Or in case you want to have multiple investment, we can try for both so that you have a mix of portfolio. Kamal sir, can we get the recording of this webinar? Yes, yes, so our team will send you the recording link on the email for sure. So If you have missed anything and if you still have some of the questions, you can reach out to us and we'll be happy to and we'll be honored to have those conversations again with you, sir, individually. Yeah. Rajiv, sir, what is the legal formality? You are touching a very connecting point, sir. So, legal formalities are, sir, nothing in that logical sense. Yeah. But then there are some kind of a limit on yearly basis for each person or family. So, like my investor, which I gave an example, for each person there is a limit of 2.5 cr on per year that they can transfer. So, what he has done is, because his budget is more, he's involved four of his family members, so 10 cr they are transferring on yearly basis, and he has bought in off plan. So 10 cr he's investing on per annum basis, and so for that there are no taxation, but obviously there are a lot of other means are there to manage the monetary part. So no worries, we have all the elements and the routes to manage it. Yeah. Colonel sir, thanks. We'll discuss. I know Piyush sir, you are from Kota. We had a small discussion before, and it's an honor, sir. I know your son is in Dubai, so for sure we'll reach out one to one as well. Yeah. Raju sir, what is the best location of staying in Dubai for my own residential use within a budget of 3 million? Sir, Raju sir, are you same Raju sir who is from Manipur? I'm not sure, but if you are same, like I said, we had recently confirmed the investment from another Manipur client who has some of the tea states as well there, and sanitary items business. Coming back to your part, so 3 million, how many bedrooms? That is also a kind of a connect. But if I assume that 3 million, 3 bedroom, then sir, I will say Furjan. And the reason I keep talking about lot of Furjan, because 70% are Indians for townhouse only. Uh, so then 3 million, I think Furjan is a little pricey as well. Then we need to go a little away from Furjan, maybe around 15-20 minutes, but we can get that as an option. Yeah. Yeah. But in Furjan, the current rates for 3 bedroom townhouse, because like I said, it's a very hot area, the prices are already appreciating. It's around 4.3 million dirham for 3 bedroom townhouse. And let me tell you the sizes here. For studio, the sizes are around 450 square feet, and here the beauty is it's a net size. There is no super built up in those kind of. So somebody says 450, which means it's a net 450 square feet. Obviously, it includes balcony, but still it's a net. For studio, it's the size. For 1 bedroom, it varies at around 780 to 800 to 900 to 1000 square feet. So around 800 to 1000 square feet. For 2 bedroom, it's around 12 to 1400 square feet. For 3 bedroom, it's from 1400 to 1800 square feet net. So these are the apartments category. For townhouses, for 3 bedroom, it varies. The plot is around 2000 square feet. The built up is around 22 to 2800 square feet as well. Yeah. I have bought a property in Jabal Ali village. It's a Nakhil project. It's from my office 5 minutes away. If you heard about the temple and IKEA, it's also the 5 minutes away from the temple. Everything is in Furjana. Temple, IKEA, school, shopping mall, hospital, everything. Hotels. So there the 3 bedroom has reached to now 4.3 million. We bought it 3.1 million 15 months ago. But the beauty is how much we invested at 1.5 million only, and there is a delta of 1.7 million now. So that's a beauty this area offered. So it's a 100% returns, more than 100% return in 15 months, and it's a real time case study. You can search Jabal Ali village prices in 2023 and Jabal Ali village prices in 2025. Yeah. Nilesh sir, what is the minimum budget that one needs to consider? Sir, I would say, sir, 1 bedroom at least we should try. There is a minimum category is studio apartment, but 1 bedroom is a recommended one. Uh, and the typical average price is around 1 to 1.2 million dirham, which is around 2.5 cr. But then the beauty is you don't need 2.5 cr on day one. We will choose an off plan, because if the purpose is investment, the word you used, then we should go for off plan. Yeah. Manish sir, do we get a golden visa? Yes, sir. Yes. So that's a beauty. Like I said, if for a golden visa, it covers both the side of the tree, parents as well as kids and wife, including driver and home help in case you need. So it takes care of the entire ecosystem for you. Yes. And I'll repeat again, you don't need to invest 2 million on day one. Property price should be 2 million. You invested only 100,000 dirham, plus you paid DLD fees, which is 4%. And then you waited for 3 to 4 weeks for pre-title deed to come in, and then we begin your visa process. We have agencies who support on visa to mortgage and everything, so no worries on all. Yeah. Can we buy property in husband and wife or father? Yes, yes, yes. You can, sir. Not at all. You can buy, no worries at all. Only thing is when you will resell, obviously here everything is integrated, everything is digital, so that approval message will go to all the people on the whose name you are buying it. But for sure you can buy it. I'll repeat, for buying the property, you don't need to come and be in Dubai. So very, very logistically easy for you to manage. Yeah. Praveen sir, for sure, sir, recording will be available and my team will share it to you. Done. Why not? Nilesh sir, why you? Nilesh sir, see, the reason is the studio prices are around 700,000 dirhams, 750,000 dirhams. Yeah. And who buy studio is the bachelors. But what I see is, because your purpose is investment, which means you should see the good returns, and the bachelors will go even some properties 50,000 less. So the where the value will come is the property which will be bought by families or family members, or at least more than one member. Yeah. So that's where they will pay you the fair price. That's where they will understand the value of the property, and then they'll be ready to take it ahead. So that's the only thing we say, that begin from one bedroom minimum. But if you say that, Sunil, there is a budget kind of a connect and you want to start with the studio, then also it's fine. It's not that it's not recommended. Yeah, but then the advantage more is with to begin with that category kind of a thing. Yeah. Rajiv sir, can you share a sample 1 BHK floor plan? For sure, sir. Yeah, we'll take your number from team and we'll reach out to you, including the. So it's typically what it includes is, so you will have you enter to the apartment, you have a closed kitchen or open kitchen, the layout you like. Then you have a one guest washroom, then you have a living area and dining area, then you have master bedroom and attached washroom. So two washroom, kitchen, living area, and balcony. So that's a typical 800 square feet size. Yeah. In case if you are decided, then we have a one cancellation unit which came yesterday. It's a project of DR. Again, it's in Furjan, 1 kilometer from the metro station. Payment plan is very, very good, 30/70. And in case you want a very quick return, the good thing is the handover is also happening in another 6, 7, 8 months. So the client who came from Indonesia today, he bought in that. Yeah, it's a project of DR. It's a government developer. It's a first hotel branded residences chain in Furjan from a Grand Millennium. So they got 4 hotels in Dubai. They are bringing, it's a fully furnished, it's a hotel residences. So you can have full ownership with your name, and you can resell in around 8, 9, 10 months. Or in case you want to continue on the rental, that's also fine. It will give you around 6 to 7% rental returns. And because you need to invest only 30%, yeah, your returns even can be 20% on that in the next 8 to 9 months on that amount. Yeah. Vijay sir, who pays the agent commissions? Good question, sir. Here, sir, very, very simple. In the under construction off plan launches, we are taken care from developer side. So you don't pay. You are a buyer. We just take best wishes from you. Yeah, we will be happy and honored to be of your brand ambassador. So that's the kind of commission we get for under construction properties. For the resale, suppose now you have bought in under construction, in between or wherever we will be selling your unit. So now it's called resale, and now there is another buyer in front of you. So here the buyer pays 2% agency commission of the sale price, not the seller. So you'll be honored at that time. But in case of under construction off plan buy directly from the developer, you don't pay us any commission. We are taken care from developer. And the good thing here is, uh, for example, the property price is 1 million dirham. Yeah. And if you go directly to the developer, it's still 1 million dirham is the price, because here these are the international prices. But what happens as an added advantage of Sure coming with you is, first of all, Suppose in India, if you go to Godrej or Tata's or DLF or any developer by name, they will pitch their own projects to you. They will tell only good thing about their own project. But when you come to us as an agency, and we don't charge you any single dirhams, like I said, only best wishes. And if you're coming from India and you decided maybe box of sweet, but uh, for us, we will understand your purpose. Like I keep asking a lot of questions: budget, purpose, timelines, why this and why not that, and all. So we will understand your requirement and give you two, three, four options suiting to your purpose, right? Which the developer may not give you. So that's only one, which is a very, very big differentiation and value we bring. Second, we handle the entire logistic process in terms of the documentation, signing, yeah, managing the sale and purchase agreement, and even the monetary transaction part. Third, in the entire journey, you say, Sunil, that for whatever reason, let's resell it, or when it's ready, you want to re-rent it. So we manage that property for you. Yeah. So it's an end-to-end hand holding for the client, for the customer. Yeah. Because for us, buying the property is not a closing of the relationship. It's a beginning of the journey with you. And that's how we take it. Yeah. So that's on the commission part, sir. But yeah, your wishes are always needed. What do you think about Medan or Dubai Land? Please share three options of projects to invest there. Sir, Medan or Dubai Land is also a good area, like we mentioned in our top six performing areas. For sure, we can share you three options. Sir, there is a Nakhil in terms of the apartment. It's little pricey product. One bedroom is at around 1.82 million. Then we can suggest you some options in the lower category as well. No worries on that part. But like I said, we would want to understand what is the purpose and why Medan and Dubai Land only, so that we can fine tune the requirements for you, and we'll share your options accordingly, sir. Yeah. What do you think can be the appreciation value there, sir? Uh, in case of Furjan, it can be 25%. In case of Dubai Land, it can be around 15 to 18%. Yeah. The reason is Dubai Land is still evolving. The metro needs to come in. The ecosystem needs to come in. The hospital, the school needs to come in. Yeah. So people will go there, but then the people only who will go those locations who will want to buy something at little cheaper price. Yeah, in that kind of area, what people will come who will understand that yes, there is an ecosystem. For example, if you are staying here, or somebody who is a buyer, if he has a kids tuition classes, it's there. If he has dance classes, it's there. It has a karate classes, it's there. Yeah. So the price and the appreciation comes for those ecosystem. Yeah, but then if you have some particular reason to be there, for sure we'll get you, we'll explore good products for you. Yeah. Nilesh sir, thank you so much. Yeah, it's always an honor, and thank you for connecting. Manish sir, again, thank you so much. It's an honor for us to be with this. Sayed sir, we all are good. Dubai is taking care of us. You suggest Jagdish sir. Okay, thanks for sure, sir. Our contact details will be here. It will be an honor to reach out to you, Jagdish sir. Yeah. Great. So thank you once again. I keep telling to my team that what biggest gift we can get from the client or from anybody is the gift of time. So thank you. You have been there for now last 1 hour 10 minutes, around 70 minutes, and irrespective of your purpose, you are in Dubai for real estate, or in Dubai for visit, or even any of your connect or friends are planning to visit, will be happy even to tell them that this is the place they can stay, this is the restaurant they can visit, this is the place they can go with the kids or whatsoever. So don't feel that we are only a real estate agency. Consider us your representation in this part of the world, and it will be an honor for us and for our team to host you, and to have a cup of tea with you, irrespective of real estate or not. So this is our QR code. Please scan and please follow us on social media. It will be a great honor, and this will also keep you abreast with the what's happening on daily basis in Dubai. Yeah.